Maybe I should unmute my mic first. How we doing, guys? How we doing? Wild open, huh? Nice little gap down. Hopefully you all were able to take advantage of the move back up after the gap down or catch some of the move down. It was, I want to say it was a fairly predictable gap down, but that sounds kind of sounds kind of like I knew exactly like that was going to happen. So I won't say that, but it was a good move down. You can see I'm up almost $1,000 on the session. I was watching on the reclaim of this to see if we were able to tap back down into that 440 level. We weren't able to tap that back down into that. We held on support. I got long on this retest here. So that's where I made my money. Obviously targeting up there around 540. And that's the only trade I've taken so far. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting week this week, guys. We have FOMC on Wednesday. We've got a bunch of major tech earnings this week as well. Got a lot of selling pressure when you're looking at the daily chart. Mostly from, I would say, right around the 740 area, the 25,740 area. So that's going to be a major watch area if we start heading to the top side. I'm not sure what to expect with this kind of gap down. I'm not sure if we go for the full fill immediately or not, but we're going to be patient at this point now that we've already locked in $1,000. So good start to the week. Hopefully you guys are in a similar situation. Let me give my hellos. Good evening, Swardino, Mr. Longshorts, Pieter, A Patriots, Mason, Dave. Welcome, Dave. Chris, Mike Light, Spaces, Lee. Who else is here? Just Ain't Right. Tim, Ross, Carl, Aramis, Semperfi, Steven, Kelly, what's going on? A Teragram, Ahmed. Just Ain't Right. Obviously, I already said hi to you. Canary Trader, how we doing? Mo. Wow, a lot of you here this evening. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate you. It's been a pretty long weekend. Obviously, we had the winter storm roll through. I know the East Coast is still dealing with that. Man, meteorologists are bad, aren't they? I tell you what, we were forecasted here in Louisville to get the worst of this storm. We were forecasted to get somewhere between 15 and 24 inches of snow. I can tell you this, we do not have 15 to 24 inches of snow on the ground. I felt like the majority or the worst part of the storm, we just got freezing rain. It is a mess out there. There's probably 8 inches of snow and ice outside right now, but nowhere near the 15 to 24 inches that they were forecasting. It is going to get miserably cold this entire week here, so I don't expect the snow to go anywhere anytime soon. Unfortunately. 31 degrees Fahrenheit there, Mike Light. Yeah, what is it here? It's 16 degrees Fahrenheit here, but it's supposed to get extremely cold. Yeah, we got about 6 inches of the 12 to 15. Yeah, what's up, Miss K? How are ya? Come to Calgary. Yeah, I know. No thanks. No thanks. I'm good on the extreme Arctic air. Yeah, Dave, you live in the plains. Like there's nothing to block wind or anything for you. All right. Next point of interest for me would be this yesterday's open up here at 610 to kind of see what happens there. As far as interest on the Dom is concerned, we're kind of split right now. Orders on both sides, the current price. There's orders on the top side still up here in the 8 to 900 area. This really feels like, Okay, so yeah, that's 6, looks like 6:30-ish, maybe. It only gets chilly for a few weeks around this time of year. Yeah, it gets, I mean, it stays cold here for a little while. I'll say that. Fighter, you think we're going for the gap fill? I mean, that's a big move back up. That's still another 100 plus points, I think, isn't it? About 100 points, 90 points to the top side. Yeah, minus 18. No, thank you. No, thank you. I mean, to be fair, I think our lows at points this week are negative temperatures, so the feels like will probably be, you know, around what your actual air temp is. But, man, that is cold. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure what to expect, right? We're kind of right back in the middle of the range. We got major news headlines towards the latter half of this week. So Monday and Tuesday could just be a little bit of sideways action. I mean, maybe we explore the top side and bottom sides of the range. But, I mean, we're right where we've been for, well, since like November, really. We're right in the middle of all that. So, just have tight stops. That would be my recommendation. You know, execute from levels. What's up, Octoon? How are you? Guys, I did make an announcement via Discord and via YouTube. We are officially partners with Tradeify now as well. So you can use code WES at Tradeify now to get the best available discount. I think currently it's 30% off of all account sizes. Tonight, they have been kind enough to offer us a 50K select account to give away to you guys. So at the end of the stream, we will be doing another giveaway. It will be a random number selection. Once again, mods, unfortunately, I cannot include you guys on this giveaway specifically. I will do something in the future for a giveaway, for a moderators only giveaway, I promise. But this one, after what happened last time, we can't afford to give moderators access to the giveaway. So I apologize. And if you would like to no longer be a moderator, just type it in the chat and Mason will make that happen for you. I mean, we want you to be moderators, right? We need moderators for the chat, but I completely understand. Unfortunately, there's just no way around that issue of moderators being able to guess multiple times, whereas there's a time limit on everybody else. And I want to keep it above board with you guys. No, Scott, not exclamation point West. Exclamation point West does not enter you into the contest. It's going to be a random number draw. So there's nothing to do right now. When I announce that we're going to do it, we'll select a random number. I'll see how many viewers we have in the stream, and then we'll do a random number selection. Nightbot will choose the random number, and then you guys will get to see everything. It'll be fully transparent so that you know that I didn't do anything. Or I'm not hand selecting the giveaway winners over here. But yes, the giveaway tonight will be for a 50K select account with Tradeify. And I'll be honest with you, that will probably be, I mean, I've looked around at others. Hey, thank you. Yeah, this one was a long time coming. This is probably going to be the last one that I partner with for quite some time. Because I'm not going to partner with a firm that I don't trust and can't recommend to you guys, right? It's the reason why I stay away from certain prop firms. It's the reason why I deny partnerships to some as well. So I am looking out for you guys as well when it comes to who I decide to partner with. Scott, I'm partnered with My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, Trade Day, Tradeify. Those I have 5 that I'm partnered with right now. It's a mill. Do they have a scaling rule? We can look while we're kind of waiting for price to go to do something here. I guess I could pull up what all is entailed, because I'm not 100% certain either exactly all the rules with their accounts. So we can go over this together. Okay. All right, so obviously they have different kinds of accounts. The Select, which is the one we're giving away tonight, it's a 3 days to funded. It looks like $2,500 profit target. It looks like you got a 2,000 end of day max drawdown, 40% consistency. The reset fee is $95. Max contract sizing. So no scaling rule in the Select plans. Lightning is their instant fund, direct to funded accounts. And here's the rules for that with their pricing. Obviously, all of these are 30% off right now till the end of January. And then they have a growth, which is pass in 1 day. And here's the rules for that with the pricing for that. So $97 for a growth 50K. This seems similar to like what Lucid has set up with their 50K pros. Is what it looks like. What's up, Chris? So the one that we are giving away tonight is this account right here. This will be the giveaway winner. So yes, looks like it's similar. It's similar to all the other ones that are like trustworthy, right? Like they're not going to be the cheapest accounts, but they're reliable. You know they'll pay out kind of deal. I haven't heard of anyone being denied myself yet. So, no, Jabo, I still have Lucid. Sorry if I didn't mention them in the whole. Lucid's great. Lucid's great. Those are but the 5 that I'm partnered with are the 5 that I will recommend to people. Limitless pounded with snow. Yeah, East Coast is getting it. Yeah, sorry if I forgot to mention Lucid in that rundown. I apologize. But yeah, those are the 5. I mean, I have partnerships with Earn to Trade and Bullinox, but I think we might have had one purchase between the 2 of those props, and nobody uses them anymore. So I have partnerships with them. They are reliable. They do pay out, but nobody uses them. So I don't know. I just don't know. Can we do a demo drawing? I don't know if I know what the strat is. Oh, wild. So with these giveaways, right? What it is it's just a random number. So when I start the giveaway, you guys will guess random numbers, but you'll only get to guess one number every I don't know how Mason has it set up. Every 30 seconds or 60 seconds. So that you can't just spam numbers. But everybody will be typing in a number, and whoever guesses the correct number is the winner of the account. So you'll see it all on stream, though. Strata, I kind of just went over it. So there's nothing to do yet for the giveaway. There's no early entries, none of that. So you'll have to be around when we do the giveaway. I don't know what time that's going to be. I'm not going to announce the time, but in order to participate in the giveaway, you'll have to be here in the live stream. No, Estrada, we normally do 1 to 300 because we have over 100 people in here, right? I have to go a number higher than what the amount of people that are in here just to make it kind of fair. Because what it does is it tells you on the Nightbot, if you see it, you'll see what happens. It'll say too high or too low or close. Like it'll tell you where the number, like how far away you are on your guess from the number. So yeah. There's a way, there's definitely a system that you could follow to try and guess your numbers accurately, right? If you're paying attention. It'll drop clues. Day 42. You guys are already guessing numbers. I haven't even started the giveaway, guys. I haven't even started the giveaway. Mike Light getting close to 6,500 subs. What are we at right now? I haven't looked really. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, we're 12 subs away. 12 subs away from 6.5K. So we should get there tonight. Later, Dave. 6-7. Clearly the number is 7,000 subs or no giveaway. we would be sitting here on like a, I don't even know. We'd have to do a whole week-long stream in order for that to happen, probably. Could you imagine 500 subs in one night? Thoughts on Lucid Black, Amounty? Me personally, I prefer the Pro over the Black myself. A lot of people like the Flex option the most just because there's no consistency in funded. Thanks, Carl. Appreciate you. What did you win, Sovereignty? How many of you guys are dealing with a ton of snow right now, right? What's up, Mason? How are you? All right, we are in that spot where price could get a little choppy. You got Friday's open sitting right there, just below 610. 630 to 640 looks interesting as well. And then obviously I've got resistance that's been there for a long time, smack dab in the middle of all the chop up here at 650, 670. So we got some levels to the top side where if price gets up there, we should start watching to see if we start rolling over. All you got was ice in Atlanta? Oh no, Jason. Was it crippling ice or was it just like a thin layer? Like, did you lose power or anything? 14 inches in New York? Yeah, Carl, you got way more than me. Was enjoying the beach today. Oh, gosh. I wish. I wish. No school, no work. I know they canceled. They still canceled school around here. Tomorrow, at least. I know that. The roads are awful. The roads are actually awful. I mean, I know when I get in my Jeep, if I'm sliding around, I know it's bad, right? Because normally the Jeep handles everything really, really well. Yeah, Mason, we're gonna do the random number. We're gonna do the random number. So when I start the giveaway, you'll just select a number. I'll select a range to select the number from, and then you guys can start guessing. Mike Light, I'm using Quantar. What are the pros and cons of NinjaTrader? I've never personally used NinjaTrader, so I'm not sure. Chat, if there's somebody in the chat that uses NinjaTrader, feel free to answer that question for me. Oh, Mason, I have no I have no control over what number is selected. Like, I don't know what the number is. From what I've seen, though, Mike Light, NinjaTrader looks very similar to Quant Tower. It looks very similar. You would make sure it was 6-7. Yeah, like I said, Nightbot randomly selects a number. I don't have any control over it. Despite when I say I'm thinking of a number, right? Need the moose race? No, that's the moose race is a pine tree trader thing. And honestly, with those things, I'm pretty sure the bots can still enter, right? At least with this, it's kind of limited because they won't be able to guess they won't be able to guess, but only so often. Can you get the chart with volume on TradingView? Carl, are you talking about the DOM surface over here? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you just looking for volume profile? Because you can get volume profile on TradingView. Mason, yeah. I'm up $995 on this session. I caught the long from down here. It was pre-stream though. Yeah, Carl, I don't know if TradingView has something similar to this. I remember somebody saying that they do, but I can't remember off the top of my head. No, SBB. Not yet. That won't be till the end of the stream. We won't do the giveaway till the end of the stream. I'll let you know when you guys can start typing numbers. You'll know. What's up, son of Wall Street? How are you? Estrada, all you need is RSI and EMA. I mean, that's a really simple strategy. Higher time frame or like 1 minute chart? What's up, Spicy? How are you? Yeah, guys, I'm really excited to be partnered with Tradeify. They seem like a legit, really good company. I've heard nothing negative. So really excited about that partnership. I've never traded with them. I know they're kind of limited on their trading platforms. So I'll have to take a look and see what I can use. So it might be one of those things where I just have to use a different trading platform but still do my charting on Quant Tower. But I'm excited to get started with them. The 1 second chart, Mason? Oh my goodness. Hey, Spicy, finally walking again. Congratulations. GG's in the chat for Spicy. That's got to feel great. Finally walking again. Amazing. Tradeivate on TradingView. Yeah, I want to say they only offer... I don't even know if they offer Project X anymore, but it looked like the only trading platforms you could use on Tradeify currently are NinjaTrader, Tradeivate, and Project X. But I don't even know if you could. I don't even know if you could still get the Project X, right? Carl, yeah. So I kind of, I was on a call with my editor, Mason, at the time, and I sent him a picture of my daily chart, right? And I said pre-market that I was looking for a gap down prior to even going, prior to the open. just strictly because on the daily chart we had an unfilled gap down there. So every Sunday, guys, I sit down for about an hour or so and I dissect what we're looking at on the daily market overall, right? And we had this unfilled daily gap down here to go along with the daily 50 SMA sitting down here. And if we did gap down, I was anticipating this to get filled. Now, after the fill, then we saw the reclaim. If you notice on my charts, I've got a support level sitting there at 440 to 420. So when I saw price was holding and I saw buyers stepping in here with interest on the DOM to the top side, I actually got long from right here and targeted up here. But hopefully that gives you a little look at like what I go through. I do that every Sunday, every single Sunday. I go and I dissect the daily chart for about an hour or so. Mark area levels of interest. Mark where strong support, strong resistance is. See if there's any gaps from the prior week that price might want to go fill in the daily chart, and then that'll give me some overall context, right? Like nobody knows exactly what the market's going to do. Like even if they tell you that they do, they don't. The market can do anything at any time. There could be a news headline at any time. I don't know exactly what the market's going to do, but when I was able to put all that context together and watch what happened on the open, it was fairly easy for me to read. No, Carl, I don't. Basically, I don't have any videos out there. We're working on something right now that's taking a long time. We do have plans to start putting out long form content. You know what I could do though? That is something that I could do relatively quickly, right? Because I can just film myself doing it and we could edit it up real quick, cut it up and get it out. So that's actually a good idea. So I will work on that. We'll say over the next couple weeks to try and get that out for you while we're working on a big piece of content. Paul, why did I exit where I did? Just because we were running into that resistance area. You know, I generally target next levels of support and resistance, so the gray boxes. And I kind of knew, especially seeing where the orders were stacked at that time higher, that we were going to run into a little bit of resistance. It just made a lot of sense for the price to roll over there and revisit some of this area below. So that's kind of why I exited. Man, that would have been a great hold though, huh? But I would have had to watch price come back on me over like 50 points almost. Sly Lou, I haven't taken a trade since. No. We've kind of just been going over the giveaway and the Tradeify accounts and everything. So I'll be honest with you, I haven't really been paying attention. We're in the middle of the gap now. I guess I would be looking up in this area somewhere. So I haven't taken anything personally. If we lose 570 to the downside, I would consider a short. But I would probably only target probably 530 here. Maybe only this swing high at 545. Keep the jokes flowing. Trading is boring. Seahawks looking strong. Yeah, I have the game on. I haven't really watched it, though. I haven't really watched any of it. The Seahawks defense looks really good. Really, really good. All right, we got about 140 people in here. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate you. Let's see if we can get away from this psych level 25,600. What's up, MP? What's up, Anthony? Tell us to hit the like. Yeah, actually, guys, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. Thanks for the reminder. Dream Home. It's going to be a random number giveaway, so there's no way to enter it right now. There's no way to enter the giveaway drawing just yet. We're not going to do that till the end of the stream. Bash, no, the profits from prior to me going live. I just kind of explained the trade and my reasons for taking the trade and everything, though. We kind of ran through it all. All right, there's a big order sitting up here right at 630. Just below 630, it looks like. Let's see how much size is sitting up. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here we go. 739. So 780 orders roughly sitting right here at 29 and 630. What's up, Cam Bam? How are you? All right, aggressive buyers still trying to push this a little bit higher. It's not really, I mean, everything looks so small on this DOM surface right now because of that big order that's sitting up there. Thanks, Miss K. I appreciate you. No, it's all right. People are here for the giveaway. I get it. I get it. I'm used to it at this point. It happens every giveaway stream. People want the free account. I understand. Not necessarily, right, Wild Deuces. Like if that's just a spoofing order, price doesn't always go grab it. It doesn't have to go grab it until later, you know. It might come down here and grab all these orders first. Hey, thanks, Spicy. Appreciate you. No, I get it. Like, some people are here for the giveaway, right? We announced it. That's what's happened in the past. That's kind of why we're doing it the way that we're doing it now as well, to avoid the botting and all that. Not everybody's gonna like me. I understand that. And they still want the free account, so they'll hang around. It's part of the territory. Thanks, Spicy. You're here for financial advice, Chris. Yeah, nothing on this channel is financial advice, right? I'm a very I'm a very average. Well, I feel like I'm an average trader, right? Like I'm still learning just like everybody else, right? They have to cite one of my sayings. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Limitless. Yeah, Goose's Discord's been doing that for a while. It's been doing that for... Okay, we got another order sitting at 600 now. 200 sitting right at 600. Let's see if they just split. So you still got 700 and almost 40 orders sitting there. Florida Trader Matt, all his videos are gone. So he still has his YouTube account. He's just not live streaming anymore. He's not putting out content anymore. That's all. He stopped doing it for personal reasons, none of which I'm going to discuss on my live stream, right? It's none of my business. Need to have Subway Surfers on the right for max dopamine. Wait, what? All right, we're sitting on that pivot now, that 570 that I was gonna keep an eye on. Kind of liking the bounce that I'm seeing there. Let's see if sellers want to push this back below 570. You know what? Let's do something. Let's where's VWAP? 535. Let's give this a shot on a micro. And if we come down to 550 in VWAP, I'll add if we hold. If we drop below, I will cut it. Where was that big order sitting at? 630-ish. So it probably sweeps that if we get up there. Let's target like 640. All right, we're long. No reason to put a mini on here with where we're at, so I'm going to get into micros. Just so I can give it a little more room to breathe. Especially being up almost 1,000. All right. Still got about 160 people in here. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. I don't know where we're at sub count wise, but we might hit another milestone tonight. We might hit 6.5K. It looks like we are 4 subscribers shy of 6.5. Way to rub your face in it. I didn't mean to rub your face in it. Oh, nice, Eagle's Eyes. Nice. There's just no reason for me to give it all back, right? There's zero reason for me to give it all back. $1,000 is a pretty good start to the week. All right, let's see if we can get that move up towards that order. These orders that are sitting up above. I mean, obviously it doesn't have to, right? It could come down and test 550 one more time, that 550 to 530 area. I'll be watching the start of the gap. So I'll be watching that weekly open there at 590 to see if we reject. If we do reject that area, I'll probably kill the trade if we work our way back up there. But I'm hoping it just continues on up. Yeah, listen, it's so crucial, right? Like, it's so crucial to know where to be executing from. Letting your trade play out is crucial as well. I mean, I go break even sometimes too. Usually I go break even quickly if I'm executing in the wrong areas. I still make lots of mistakes, right? I still experience FOMO. It still happens. I need to get better about not FOMOing into positions as well. I still from time to time find myself overtrading. Overtrading for me looks like when I'm trading, you know, taking 10 entries a day. I consider that overtrading. What's the confluences for the long position? Well, we traveled back above the daily gap, right? Like, it might not work out. That's why I kind of enter micros. This is not an A+ trade by any stretch of the imagination. That's why I sized down on it. But I do have support sitting right below down here. It's been a fairly decent support that is held in the past, looking on the higher time frames. So as long as this area holds, I'm okay with the position, and I'll add, right? That we have a pivot sitting there at 570 as well. So I'm expecting a battle here. We've had the continued move to the upside after the gap down. And it might not work out. It might be a loss. But I'm willing to give it the initial entry on a micro here. And then it would be a break and retest kind of play as well if that 550 level holds. How come your VWAP on Bookmap versus any other platform is so different? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I couldn't answer that. Maybe the way they're calculating it, the calculations might be slightly different. What's up, Trader 007? How are you? What's up, Chris? You can also see delta down here at the bottom. That's what this is, by the way. This is cumulative delta. There's a little bit of orders sitting here just below. The bigger blocks are still to the top side, right? Looks like they're sitting there right at the gap fill now, up there at 690. Carl, we're at 86 likes. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. It really does help out the channel. I appreciate all you tuning in tonight. We got over 180 people in here currently. So, thanks for all the love and support. Thanks for tuning in. All right, we clearly have a little bit of spoofing going on. They're jumping these orders all around. Looks like VWAP sitting at 540 as well. Limitless. I'm not gonna discuss any geopolitical opinions at all. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. All right, Price, do you want to do something? Do you want to come down here and fill this, or we just want to hang here 570 to 580 for a while? Is that what we want to do? I mean, we got the new hour coming up here in about 8 minutes, so we'll see what happens at 8 o'clock. Oh, you'd sell right here? Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could be right. Right. All I did was give you the reasons for why I went long there. We're sitting right at, like I said, we're sitting right at the pivot. This is S1 support 1 pivot that's sitting right here. We've already went down and filled that gap from, what is this? From January 21st to, it was a partially unfilled gap, January 22nd. Reclaimed above the prior week's open. We are now in an uptrend. I'm sure you're looking for some sort of break of structure for why you would get short. We've got Delta sitting right at the even, like pretty much even right now. So I'm okay with my position. Go full part. Like I said, we got support sitting there right at 550 as well. 550 down to 530 in that area. VWAP sitting right in the middle of that area too. So I'm okay with hanging into this trade. I'm okay with taking a little bit of drawdown too. And if it's an L, it's an L. Spicy. No, my weekend was pretty much watching a winter storm blow through. That was my weekend. Couldn't really do much while that was happening. Luckily it's out of Louisville now, right? Like it's just the East Coast is dealing with it now. Caught some wins on gold earlier tonight. Yeah, what's gold doing? Oh, of course. Of course, gold has lunar launched above 5K now, and it just keeps ripping. Spicy, I'm in Kentucky. I'm in Kentucky. Better off trading YM than NQ. Yeah, YM puts in some good moves, right? What's up, Jack? First time here? Welcome. Welcome to the community. Hopefully you enjoy the channel. It's probably a little different than what you're used to on the internet, though, right? I'm an average trader. I'm no guru or furu, so but thanks for tuning in. All right, nice little move there. We're at that spot now. I'm going to go ahead and go break even at this point. Never gave me a chance to add, though. That's the problem. All right, let's see what it wants to do here. Let's go ahead and lock in a little bit of something. I don't want to see anything below here at this point. So we're hands off. We'll let it play out. We'll see if we can get full target here. Yeah, Jack, like, look, I know what goes on in the trading community, right? Like, anything you're going to learn on my channel is going to be for free. I'm no course pusher. I'm no signal service. We're just here to hang out. CCA, yeah, there's a giveaway tonight. We're giving away a 50K Tradeify select account at the end of the stream. Yeah, I'm just an average trader, right? Like, I'm a profitable trader. It is what I do for a living. But I'm by no means, like I said before, a multi-millionaire trader. You know, I live comfortably. I'm financially okay. But I'm not... I'm definitely not one of these gurus out here making millions of dollars, right? How do you enter? Oh, I'll tell you. So it's going to be a random number selection. You'll know when we're going to do the giveaway. There's no way to enter right now. I wrote The Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, right. Pedro, you're going to be in Louisville next week? Oh, nice. Hopefully you have a good time. Oh, nice, guys. Did I get stopped out there? Looks like I got stopped out there while I looked away. Well, we just went over 6.5K subs. So another milestone hit, guys. Thank you to everybody that's new here tonight. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Your support and your love means the world to me. It's a little overwhelming. Hey, thanks, Lit. Appreciate you. They keep pushing courses, and yet they can't keep an account for 3 months. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I take things slow, though, right? That's the other thing is I'm not out here. I'm not copy trading, 40 accounts. I'm not throwing on massive size. My max position size is maybe, 3 minis at most on any given day. And I trade each account individually that I have as well. So, like, I'm not blasting through accounts. I'm not doing what you see all the time on the internet, right? Yeah, cheers, Chief. Yeah, I don't want to mislead you and tell you I'm the world's greatest trader, because I'm not. I still have lots to learn. I'm one of you guys. I'm an average dude. I'm an average guy. Not out here driving Lamborghinis or Bugattis or any of that. CCAA. I don't. That's one of my rules that I don't. And I do that to keep me out of choppy areas. Right? Is I never enter the same trade twice from the same price area within a certain amount of time. Hey, who told you we were average? Yeah, that's true, Jack. That's true. That's true. Some of you might not be. Some of you might be balling like that. I'm not though. I'm not. That's true. I didn't mean to pass judgment or anything. A pink Trackhawk. No, it's not. I don't have a pink. I drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I'm below average, made 6K. That doesn't put you below average though, Rui. That puts you actually above. You made 6K on a live account, right? The fact that you got to a live account says a lot. CCA, at this point, I'm looking for... Okay, so let me go back to where I have my drawings. Right? You had Friday's open sitting there that we kind of rejected, right? I would be waiting at this point for... Here, I'll kind of draw it on my charts, what I would be looking for. Yeah, that'll work. So at this point, now that this bounce, I kind of worked, but didn't... I would kind of be looking for either something like this and 550 to hold for the move back up. Or I would be looking for this move, a little consolidation, a little retest for the move back down. Right? I would probably target somewhere around here on the short side play. All right, because right now we could be just forming a, a bear flag or a bull flag kind of setup. Where we're just kind of working our way back down into this level. And then price comes down here and tests. And then makes that move. So that's kind of what I'm watching for at this point. Right, it's obviously not going to play out candlestick wise perfectly to how I drew it. But yeah. What's up, Autumn? How are you? Don't they drive Yugos in Louisville? Oh, I missed that. I missed that, Mike. I missed that comment. If market does fall, it will be to 25,300. Honestly, like when you're looking at the higher time frames, guys, right? Here, I'll pull my daily chart over so that you guys can kind of see what I'm looking at here. Oh, great. Forgot I had a bind on. All right. So you can kind of see we've been consolidating here in this range for a little while, right? You've got prior week's high up here at 850. This was kind of the gap fill that I was looking at when I was discussing that trade earlier, right? You've got the daily 50 SMA sitting here, this blue line. You've got the daily 20 SMA. So what I would expect at this point is probably a move back up into that daily 20 SMA now that we've held that daily 50 and reclaimed above the prior week open. And it might happen slowly. I don't know when it's going to happen, right? And then I would start to look for the rollover. You can kind of see the big bearish engulfing candles that are kind of sitting all in this area. So we know, based on this, that there is a major seller trying to keep price down in this area. So what I would look for, now that we have filled that gap and filled that volume that was probably sitting down here, I would look for that move back up into this area, maybe test even prior week's close, and then look for the rollover and the failure, right? But with news happening in the middle of the week with FOMC and earnings, big tech earnings happening, it might be a little bit of sideways action for these first couple days, right? But that's kind of where I'm leaning right now. And if we do roll to the downside, obviously this prior week's low would probably, if we start getting really heavy, this would be your first target, and then you would start looking for all these prior swing lows as potential longer targets, you know. So hopefully that helps give you guys some context about like what I'm looking for, you know, on the bigger side of things. Oh man, it made the move that I was looking for right off the pivot too. Did I just barely get wick? How did I get out of that trade is the question. Wasn't my... Oh no, I did go break even. Okay, now it makes sense. That's how I got out of the trade. Shouldn't have messed with my stop. So it made the move I was looking for. CCA. Yeah, but I'm not going to break rules. Like, that's not good. Like, if I'm live streaming, I need to adhere to what like, trade the way that I preach and not be a degenerate. So, you know, it is one of my hard rules. It keeps me out of chop. I don't enter from the same price or you know, location twice. I give it one shot, and then that's it. And if I miss the move like I did there, it's okay. There will be another trade. Yeah, cheers. Cheers. Sorry about the loss. Like that stinks. Like, none of us know what's going to happen for sure. But I can tell you why. Yeah, cheers, Massive. I hope you all caught that. I hope you all stayed in the trade. If you were kind of like taking my analysis and hanging in there. Got in at 83 Massive. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are making money on that. And hopefully, you know, my little analysis of the daily chart there, it kind of... It shows you what I go through at the beginning of every week, right? That's something that I haven't shown on the live streams yet at all. And that's something I should probably put out a long-form video on as well, because that's quick and easy to do. But that gives me like good, it provides overall context. You know, we get so hyper focused on these 1 minute and 5 minute charts that we kind of lose sight of the overall picture a lot of times as day traders. So I try to always have that daily chart off to the side. It's on a separate monitor at all times. Nice, Spicy. Nice. No, I'm glad you guys caught the move. I'm glad you guys caught the move. Yep, and now we're kind of rolling over off that area that we were targeting. At this point, you're looking at, I'm gonna say probably the move up is, you're probably looking at the gap fill if we're gonna stay up. If we're gonna roll back down to come and test some of this down below, this would be the area that we would roll over. Jack, looking at the Nikkei? No. Lenathan, what's my weight? Like body weight? Is that what you're asking? You're asking about my body weight. I weigh 190 pounds. He's trying to go. All right, we are definitely rolling over off that area. That would have been a good take profit. So hopefully you guys did TP up there. We got the daily 20 sitting at 670 right now. $100 likes for the giveaway. How many likes do we have right now? I think we got over 100. For those of you that are just tuning in, by the way, because I know a lot of you have shown up a little bit later, we are giving away a 50K select account with Tradeify this evening. We'll give it away at the end of the live stream tonight. It's going to be a random number draw, so you will need to be here in order to win. Unfortunately, moderators cannot participate in the giveaway because there's no way to limit the amount of entries that they have while everybody else is limited. Like I said, moderators, if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I will do a special giveaway for you guys specifically to make up for it. We ran into the issue last time, and we're going to do everything above board here. I want everybody to have the same opportunity to win. Is it 5 days to pay out or 1 day payout? I'm not sure, Rui. Like I said, I just partnered with them on Friday, so I haven't really done a deep dive into all their accounts and what all the rules are just yet. If somebody knows, feel free to answer in the chat. Oh, cheers, Eagle's Eyes. It depends on what account you purchase. Okay. And they have a daily payout option. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's true, Tim. That's true. I did see they have a flex option as well. So there's probably, you know, I don't think the giveaway designated. I don't think our affiliate manager designated whether it was a flex or the other one. Or maybe you can choose. Yeah, Rui, I guess it all depends on if you're looking for something to build slowly or if you're looking for those daily payouts where you just kind of want to YOLO it. I don't know. You choose after you pass? Okay. So you choose the path that you want to go after you pass the evaluation, right? What's up, Harrison? You guessing I was long at VWAP? No, actually. No, I wasn't long at VWAP. I guess kind of. I didn't realize it was VWAP when I took the trade. I'll be 100% honest with you. Because I wasn't on a micro at that time. I was on a mini. You know, I was on this chart. But what I saw was the break, the retest of this 50% pivot. After holding above support, after filling the daily gap that we left behind last week, or that was partially unfilled. Tradeify always intrigued you, just a little too expensive. Yeah, I mean they're competitive priced, I think. It all just depends on what account size you want to go with. They're all pretty much right around that. You know, for the lowest tier 50Ks, they're all pretty much between $80 and $100, right around there. Most of them. At least the reliable firms are, right? Like I should preface that. There's ones out there that are cheaper, but of the ones that I watch and know and trust, they're all around that similar price. Gold will reach 10K mark. Yeah, Tim, gold's just rocket ship. I mean, look at this. It's not stopping. It's above 5K and sprinting away from 5K. Gapped up above 5K and is sprinting away. Silver doing the same thing? Yep. Oh, look at silver, guys. Oh my goodness. Silver's at 107, almost 108 an ounce. Are you kidding me? It's just, that's crazy. Man, I don't know. I think back above 630 here, you're probably going right for the gap fill. Why is everything just launching right now? That silver chart looks ridiculous. It literally looks like an exponential curve. It looks like an exponential curve. You think so? You think we're going to barcode right here? Yeah, we could. We definitely could. That's a pretty good recovery off the gap down low and the push. It would make sense to put in some volume inside the gap a little bit. Indian burn, 50 years of banks shorting silver. It's going to not stop. I mean, how high do you think it goes? That's a ridiculous chart. You almost have to... Let's pull up the daily. Let's see what happened. Let's see what we're looking at here over the last year. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Here's the daily chart on silver for this year, for the last year. Look at that chart. That's insane. So 2025, right? Trading at $30 an ounce, even below at March of or April of 2025. And now trading at $107 an ounce. Unbelievable. I know, Jack. I know. Even gold. Gold's the same way. Gold is the exact same way. Just ripping. Yeah, if we knew, yeah, hindsight's always 2020. That's like, hey, I should have bought Microsoft in 1990, right? Hey, what would have happened had I bought Apple in 1990? What would have happened if had I bought Bitcoin in 2010? You know? Regrets. Yeah. I mean, what do you do? You know? Like, what do you do? All right. Are we going side? What's up, BG? How are you? I mean, can you guys imagine? I mean, think about some of these influencers that are trading, you know, multiple mini contracts on silver and catching these longs, you know, like just bankrolling. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, BG. I'm doing good. Got the winter storm out of here finally. It's going to be probably a lot of cleanup over the next few days. Uh, Chilling. Yeah, I know. Limitless one pullback with that kind of leverage, and there goes the account. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like, slapping like 4 minis on a silver trade. I mean, yikes. If you're wrong, we got about 220 people in here this evening. Like I said, thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. I appreciate you. We are doing a Tradeify Select account, 50K Select account giveaway this evening. It will be a random number draw. No exclamation point, Wes. Not tonight. Brand new partnership that we just got linked up on Friday. So happy we're able to provide those discounts for you guys using code Wes at Tradeify now as well. Exclamation point NIMS. Oh my goodness. We are just going straight for the gap fill. I was not expecting the gap fill to happen this quickly, right? Exclamation point Mason. I did not think this was going to happen. Yes, where do you know? Well, we don't know what these are, right? Like, you'd have to pull up time and sales when these orders get triggered, or have a footprint chart up, and that would tell you. All it tells you is the amount of size that's sitting there, right? We don't know if these are buy orders or sell orders. We have no idea. You had 10 contracts on silver last week, PG? Oh my god, you guys are out of your minds. You guys are out of your minds. 10 contracts on silver. Yep, this is making a beeline right for that gap fill at this point. I know, MSG. I'm too scared to get into a trade right here because you're right. They very easily could pull the rug here. Honestly, I would expect a move, like I said earlier. I would expect a move back up into like that 7. Let's see, where were those heavy sells? The first area of interest for me would be just below 700. You got the daily 20 SMA sitting there as well, just a little bit higher. Up there around 675 right now for me. You got prior week's close sitting at just below 740. So there's a lot of areas where we would start watching to see if sellers want to step in as we move up this way. Central pivot sitting right there at 708. So there's areas of interest up here. If we do start heading to the top side aggressively, I mean, you got previous week's high, Friday's high at 845. Prior week's close is sitting right there at 740, 738. So there's definitely some areas, some levels up here that we can watch. What's up, Unified? How are you? All right. A little bit of volume still stacked in, even above 700. Let's see if it fills that. Fill the gap. Maybe come up into central pivot. We're starting to enter that area, though, where price might go sideways for a little bit, too. So I'm just going to be on high alert. Because the problem for me right now with all this buying strength in the gap fill, guys, is my short entries are generally, you know, they're not the initial reactions. Generally, when I'm seeing this much buying pressure, I'd rather see price do something like this, quickly reject the pivot, fall back below, and then, like, reject that area. I almost draw the trend line up and wait for that kind of break there, right? So that would be the short that I would be looking for. We could potentially see something at 677. I mean, you got the daily 20 SMA sitting right there. Sitting right around that area. I mean, that's also the gap fill. Right there at around 680. Cash, I'm just using classic pivot points. Puneet, how's the snow? I said earlier in the stream, Zen, you can't hear anything? Zen, it's got to be on your end. Everybody else, I think, can hear everything just fine. It's got to be on your end. How's the snow? Puneet, they forecasted like 15 to 24 inches in my area. We got maybe 8 on the top end. Oh, there you go, Zen. All right, good. Everybody else hears me just fine? Okay. The Echo Inner Igloo must be bad. Yeah, Zen probably got more snow than I did. I think she lives in Ohio, so she probably got more snow than I did. Just north of me got good snow. But I was kind of in that area where it was like it snowed and then it was freezing rain for a long period of time and then it snowed again. So my snow is unfortunately that frozen, thick, heavy. When is snow ever good? When you're snowboarding or sledding or doing fun activities? Or in my editor Mason's case, building a snowman with his siblings. Like 16 right now? Oh my goodness. You watched Ryan Hall coverage of Louisville last night? Zen, funny story you mentioned him, because I actually sent his live stream to my editor Mason in the UK, and I was like, look at this weatherman who only has a YouTube channel, and don't get me wrong, he's got all the gadgets and gizmos of every meteorologist I've ever seen at his disposal, but he had 40,000 people watching his live stream. That's bigger than any local news broadcast probably in the world. What's up, Costa Rica Doug? How are you? He had 40,000 people watching his live stream. Can I stop silver by giving it a mean rug? Yeah, guys, I looked. Actually, if you have any quarters, United States minted quarters that were minted prior to 1964, they're currently worth I think $25. Any quarters that you have that were minted before 1964, because they're 90% silver, they're currently worth $25. I think quarters that were made before them are 90% silver, 10% copper. Hey, thanks, Massive. A combination of both, Massive. I made 995 of what you see there was made with mini contract. And then I tried a micro long, which would have worked out, actually. Would have gotten full target up here. But I moved my stop break even and got swiped out before it made the move that I was looking for. Where I find those quarters at. Yeah, I know, right? 25 cents bought a gallon of gas in 64. Probably accurate. Probably accurate. Yeah, Zen, I don't know. I mean, I definitely have change. A lot of change laying around because I don't ever use change. I'd have to go through. It would take forever to go through them, but it might be worth it at this point if you got enough of them. 1 ounce of silver buys a Tesla soon. I don't know about that. Hey, guys, I really I can't take the short off this level, unfortunately, until that gap fills. So even if we do roll over here, I can't take this short. You have a bag of ancient gold-plated heat sink CPUs to melt down? Actually, you melt those down. I mean, look at gold. Look at gold. Look at gold. Tim, you had a lot of those until your brother stole the family coin collection? Oh, no. Oh, no. Why do I look like Sam Darnold today? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Do I look like Sam Darnold today? Yeah, Digital, I'll be honest with you. As far as the news is concerned, we're really looking at Wednesday and beyond. I mean, there's a couple earnings, releases before then, but I think I think after we fill this gap, price might be a little muted over the next couple days and kind of be range bound a little bit. And then Wednesday and beyond, you're kind of going to get the action. I could be wrong. But that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting after what we've seen to open this week. You got FOMC on Wednesday. You've got Meta, Microsoft, Apple all reporting, I think, Wednesday and Thursday of this week. AMD, I think, is reporting very soon as well. So I think Tesla's reporting this week too. Yeah, I think Tesla's reporting this week too. So I don't expect a lot until then. Although, yeah, I guess you could just go trade the metals. I mean, look at gold. Silver's doing the exact same thing. I mean, look at this. How do you even buy up here, guys? Like, you know the move is up, right? But how do you buy up here? ICT traders be like, they're like, well, we got this fair value gap here. And then we got this one here. And then we got this one here. You know, like what are we doing? And adding to the position. SMT divergence order block. Yeah, I mean, you're just buying. You're looking for a spot to buy is all you're doing, and hoping that you're right. Oh, billionaire barista. I don't know if I could short this. I don't know if I could short this. My short, honestly, guys, the way that I trade, my short, I wouldn't even be looking for a short until back below here. I would not even be looking for a short until back below there. And even then, my short would probably be something like... it would probably have to be something like this. I wouldn't even take that initial break. It would have to be something like this. Sweep this low, come back up, retest, and hold, right? You use everything in the kitchen sink, MSG. Oh, man, it's too much for me to pay attention to. I've said it a million times. I can't process information like some people can. Some people can have 40 charts up and be perfectly fine and, like, you know, have their eye on everything. I'm not one of those people. And I have to, like, look at one chart, dissect one chart, and just watch one thing. You know, okay, you know, I'll watch ES throughout the day when I'm day trading in Q, just so that I can kind of see where we're at as far as ES levels are concerned, but I just can't manage that much stuff. I can't process information quickly enough. I wish I was one of those people that could have, you know, 40, 50 charts up, but I'm just not. Yeah, I'm much better just watching one symbol. It's very boring. My trading's boring, but it works for me, right? And if it's working, why shy away from it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of deal. Hey, thanks, L Safe and Trader. Appreciate you. So what does my setup look like, Carl? And it's I mean, there's obviously a lot more that I'm going to be able to explain quickly on a live stream, right? But in essence, my ideal setups are kind of what you see with this at this pivot, and not specifically the pivot, but any of these levels really. I'm looking for break and retests or like wick and reclaims, kind of what you saw here. So in other words, bull flag, bear flag type setups around these levels or an area of interest. So in other words, right now, if I was looking for a continuation play, I would be looking for something like this. In order for me to get short at this point, I would almost need to see a reclaim below this level and a rejection down. You know, this is a lot of buying, a lot of strength. Yeah, back off. We've been looking at the metals tonight. The metals are crazy. But in its simplest form, that's what I'm looking for, right? I use order flow as confluence. I'm looking at these levels as well in processing my trades. I'm using volume profile on multiple time frames. So there's other things that go into it, but the general idea, the structure, this is kind of what I'm looking for. All right, like these would be my A+ type setups. All right, this is probably where we start to slow down, guys, by the way. I tell you what, let's go ahead and do that giveaway. Like I said, tonight we are giving away a 50K select account with our new partner, Tradeify. Very happy to be partnering with them. You can use code WES at Tradeify, and currently until the end of January, receive 30% off any account size. We're going to do a random number draw this evening. So, let me get the Nightbot all set up here. And make sure this is working. Okay. All right, guys. Random number between 1 and 300. Go. I don't understand what's... Okay, there we go. We should be working at this point. I don't know why it's showing this chat. But... random number between 1 and 300. Mods, I'm sorry, you can't participate in this giveaway, unfortunately, because you guys can guess however many times you choose. Good luck, guys. I guess we'll find out who wins here. Oh, Zen. Zen is the winner of the 50K select account with Tradeify. Congratulations, Zen. Zen, do me a favor and shoot me a DM on Discord, and we'll get you all set up with that account after I get off the live stream. Congratulations. I know that's your first time winning, so happy we could do this for you. Once again, it's a 50K select account. Excited to see how you do with the freebie. All right, guys. Well, we're probably going to call it there for tonight. Now that we've kind of just come up into the gap fill area, it's probably going to go a little sideways here for a little while. I would be watching 2 levels to the top side that I would be watching. Would be obviously the gap fill here at 25,680. You got prior week's close up around 25,738, 740, somewhere in there. And then you got the previous week high all the way up at 25,845. Beware of the range for the rest of the night as well. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. We did happen to go over 6,520 subscribers tonight, so unbelievable turnout. I will be back live tomorrow night starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, so come hang out, have a good time. Who knows, maybe we might do another giveaway, we don't know. But guys, trade safe, stay patient, and I will see you all tomorrow evening. Peace.